Well, this is a first. I have never challenged a four-legged friend, but it's Ashley Richmond's new friend, Eric Clapton. My goodness, you are quite the musician, my friend. How are you tonight, Eric? Doesn't say a whole lot, but he's quite the artist. He loves that tennis ball, Ashley.
He loves it more than anything. He's obviously wants you to play with him, and he will not take no for an answer.
Well, we're going to play. We're going to have some fun. Actually, Tiffany Lundberg's over there. We're going to all track down this tennis ball. We're going to throw the tennis ball like this. Eric Clapton's going to go for it.
Oh, no.
Oh, I threw it in a barrel. Chaos, chaos. And then we're going to see who can get the tennis ball first. So, yes, I'm racing a dog and Tiffany for a tennis ball. Roll the DVRs right now, folks. Okay, Ashley, you're grabbing the tennis ball?
Okay.
All right.
Ready?
In lane 1, Jay Kidwell. Lane 2, Tiffany Lundberg. And lane 3, it's Eric Clapton, who's got a head start. I'm out of here. Come on. I got it. Oh, I found the trick. Hey, who do you think got it? Hello? All right, on your mark. Oh, there we go. Whoa. Somehow I'm in last place. Let's see. All right, Tiffany, this is the heat's on you. We got a tiebreaker coming up here. All right, let's see. Well, wait. Oh, whoa.
Sorry.
No, that's all right. Oh. Tiffany, you want to try one more try? Right now, Eric Clapton's got the advantage. Two for Eric, 1 for me. Tiffany is 0, but you've got the head spot. You're looking good. All right, here we go.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
Oh, come on. No, he's out. Well, I'll tell you what. Eric Clapton, the champion. I have been thwarted by our friend, Mr. Eric Clapton. Tiffany, it was a tough competition.
I'll have to practice when I get home.
All right, well, better luck next time for both of us. Eric, congratulations. First time ever I have been defeated by a dog in one of these great challenges, and you don't want to hear about it. Congratulations, sir.
Okay, go, Eric.
I'm actually a different person than I was before I did this.
24-year-old Jenna Crookshanks has a history of battling her health.
I grew up with a lot of digestive issues my entire life. I used to have stomach aches so badly that they would incapacitate me throughout the day. I was always overweight. I was a tired child. I had acne. When I was 18, I actually had an emergency kidney surgery.
Her struggles didn't stop there.
I also had a lot of hormonal issues. Actually, at the age of 20, I was diagnosed with PCOS, so polycystic ovarian syndrome.
The disorder causes enlarged ovaries with small cysts and a high rate of infertility.
The point for me was when I was diagnosed with that, I was very shocked. And the answer for that was putting me on birth control.
She asked doctors what would happen when she wanted to have children.
I remember them just saying, well, we don't really know. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
That wasn't good enough for Crookshanks.
I knew there was a way that I could figure this out.
Very good. Alrighty. Okay, let me just...
That's when Crookshanks found Lori Sullivan.
Alright, I'm going to take my finger on your nose here and try to...
A holistic health practitioner.
So when a person comes in with a symptom, usually that's because there is a blockage within that wonderful flow system of our body somewhere.
Sullivan started Nutrition Works Holistic Health to give patients an alternative to conventional medicine.
When you give a person a medication or even a synthetic vitamin, etc., for a symptom that they might have, you know, it might handle the symptom, but when that medication is withdrawn, there still has been no healing.
Her bioenergetic approach aims to fix the root of a symptom. It's accomplished through whole food nutrition, herbals, and homeopathics.
We are able to assess the body energetically through what we do here to find out what specific nutrients that particular body needs to help it heal and repair.
For Crookshanks,
So you are good to go.
they focused on her diet.
I was very much a sugar addict.
They added healing elements.
Water, making sure I was drinking adequate water every day was huge for me.
and subtracted toxic ones.
I started to eliminate just carbohydrates in general, a lot of things that were turning to sugar in my body.
And they revamped her relationship with food.
I had come from calorie counting and fitting everything in the box, and I was very, very obsessive. So just getting back to the principles of real food, you know, good protein, healthy fats, and good veggies.
For Crookshanks, holistic health brought healing.
My hormones are much more balanced. I have a lot more energy. My moods are more stable. I did lose about 40 pounds when I did this program, which was really, really nice. I never realized how good I could feel. And I think a lot of people don't know how good that we're designed to feel. And so from that, it's really just changed the course of my life.
The journey of former WHBF news anchor Paul Meinke and crew is now halfway complete. Today is day 42 on his journey from the Mississippi headwaters to the Gulf of Mexico. Last week, Local 4's news journalist Brad Vidmar caught up with him during his stop in the Quad Cities. The journey is part of a personal mission for one member of Meinke's team, and his name is Tom Lobaz. He's giving new life and a new purpose to retired flags. It is his way of saying thank you to veterans who defended our freedom.
I served in the Army in Mekong Delta in 1969. I'm part of Veterans Foreign Wars. I'm also a member of the Vietnam Veterans of America, Chapter 928. Well, one of my main goals is to go ahead and thank the veterans that I see. When I returned from Vietnam, there were no parades, there were no thank yous. It was sort of a tough time for a lot of Vietnam veterans. So I decided that this trip, I was going to go ahead and thank veterans by giving them an embroidered star that I would cut off an old American flag. So I have these, and I want to give them and thank them for their service, let them know how valuable it was to our country. You know, a lot of times I'll see maybe they're wearing a hat that shows they were in the armed forces. Maybe I'll just walk up to and ask if they were a veteran, and sometimes we'll find out that they are, or that they have a close family member. And if so, I give it to them and I ask them to go ahead and pass it on and tell that family member or friend how much it meant to me. So that's sort of my personal goal, to give them thanks for their service. American Legions, VFWs, Boy Scouts, anybody that wants to retire a flag that's already torn and tattered, it's time to go ahead, recycle it. So instead of sitting around doing some things, I might cut these flags out, and then I put a little saying on the back of each one. There's a little note, and basically the notes say, I'm part of an American flag. I've flown over a home in the U.S. I can no longer fly. The sun and the winds have caused me to be tattered and torn, and carry me as a reminder that you're not forgotten. The motto of the Vietnam Veterans of America is never again will one generation of veterans abandon another. And now that kids see how we're welcoming home servicemen, now they feel that obligation and learn from it, I think.
Well, when he is not paddling the Mississippi, Lobaz speaks to Chicago area high school students as part of his work with the Vietnam Veterans of America. You can follow their journey through a link we've set up on our website, ourquadcities.com.
We're out here at the Quad City Animal Welfare Center with Stacy Teeger, and we are so excited to introduce Helen and PETA. They are lab mixes. What else can you tell us about these precious sweethearts?
Hey, they are so sweet, Brittany. Party girl PETA and happy Helen. They actually have not had great lives, and so they're 3 years old. They are lab mixes. Helen, unfortunately, cannot hear or see, so she is blind and deaf. I know. And then PETA has some problems with vision, but she does have some vision. It's just peripheral vision.
Now, Stacy, what would be an ideal home environment for Helen and PETA?
They are actually so sweet. So they love people. So just, you know, a great family home. They could be with kids. I think they can be with other dogs. They wouldn't mind kitties. Obviously, someone maybe that's had special needs animals before. If you haven't, that's okay. But we would want to make sure to get them acclimated to your home. You would need a fenced yard, though, to make sure that they never got away.
It's good to keep those things in mind. And also something good to keep in mind, last week we had just extremely hot temperatures and humidity. I know Thursday today we're going to have high temperatures as well. So what are some things you want to caution pet owners about when it comes to the heat?
Absolutely. You know what? Leave your pets home. I know you like to hang out with them, but it's in their best interest. Don't take them to the grocery store and have them sit in the car. Don't take them to the ballpark. Don't go to the farmer's market. Leave them home. Keep them nice and cool. You know, they're wearing fur coats, so when they're hot, when they're outside, they're double hot because they're in their fur coats. If you want to take them for a walk, go bright and early or late at night when the sun is down. Do a little brief walk. You don't want heat exhaustion. That can happen very quickly.
That's great safety tips for pet owners out there. Keep those furry friends safe, happy, and healthy. Right. And another thing we want to remind people about is that the entire month of June is Adopt a Shelter Cat Month. That's still going on. So what do you want people to know about those opportunities?
Yeah, so $19.77 is how much we're charging for an adoption fee for an adult cat, 6 months and older, because we're celebrating 40 years. We've been around since 1977. We're jam-packed full. We also have a lot of kittens and a lot of black kittens. So come out, adopt a kitten. They are $40 to adopt. They do better in pairs, so $60 for two. So we've got all kinds of great animals for adoption.
And there's no proof that black cats cause bad luck.
No, that is just a myth. Yeah, just a myth. I had a black cat for 22 years. Never had any bad luck with her.
Oh, that's awesome. Thank you so much for the information, Stacy.
And thank you. Thank you guys for what you do. We appreciate it.
Absolutely. For more information on Helen and PETA, if you'd like to adopt them, or for other adoptions and other events, you can head over to ourquadcities.com. Hey there, we're at the Quad City Animal Welfare Center. We are with Lindsay Hawker, and our pet of the week is Sager right here. We are so excited to have him. So can you tell us a little bit about this dog?
Yeah, he's a 1-year-old lab pit bull mix, and he is the sweetest boy. He has a lot of energy and spunk as a young dog, but he's also like a complete little cuddle bug. So he'll be a great fit for a variety of homes. But since he is a young guy, he does have some energy to burn off. He was brought to us for a lot of chewing behavior, so he's going to need chew toys, and he's going to need to be crate trained in a home until he's completely house trained. But that's really normal for such a young, energetic boy, so that shouldn't be a deal breaker for anyone, but it's something we want people to be aware of and prepared for.
Definitely. So Sager's going to need someone who's patient, a home that's patient, and also one that we will work on that finishing of the puppy training. And Sager is a pit bull lab mix, and throughout the month of July, you guys are doing an all-American dog adoption special. So what do we need to know about that?
Yeah, so we wanted to tie into the 4th of July, so we came up with some Freedom American-themed specials. And the bully breed types are one of the great American dog breeds. So we're just celebrating them by doing half-price adoption fees, so it's only $50, and they're completely vetted to adopt them. It can be a little harder for them to get adopted because perceptions, and also a lot of people want smaller dogs. So we're just doing this to kind of highlight them and shine a spotlight on them, because he's such a great, wonderful dog, and anything that can help get people into the door to meet him and give him a chance to be their best friend.
I am so impressed by Sager. I mean, I can't even believe he's 1 year old. He's just acting so calm, and he's just been so great for this interview. Thank you so much, Lindsay, for all the information, and thank you, Sager, for being such a good boy. If you'd like some more information on adoptions here at the Quad City Animal Welfare Center, you can visit ourquadcities.com.